Happy 2022, everybody. Welcome to another brand new episode of
Dad and Andrew's Garage.
Yeah, I hope everybody's been doing well and dealing with this COVID business okay. I just wanted to say we're starting off the new year with a brand new project. It's the father and son Bugatti build. We have two Bugattis here. We got a nice 1937 Hot Wheels Bugatti. You may remember this from the last time we did it for the Rummels Rod. And what other one do we have here, son?
We have the 2016 Bugatti Chiron, which I did a little paint job to it. Didn't do too good, though.
You can see it right here in the background. And what do you think of that car, son?
The new one, I find that it's pretty cool looking, but I had two of them. One of them I decided to touch up like a pretty decent paint job. The other one I took from Dad here, and I decided to, paint that one as well, but then I went a little too crazy, so then I ended up ruining the car.
Well, tell you what, folks, we're going to take these two cars and we're going to give them a real good facelift and make them look really good. All right, everyone. Now that we have them up on the rotating car stand, we're seeing what we're working with. So we have the lovely 1937 Bugatti Hot Wheels with the black side tires, which I think is pretty snappy. Tell us about your car, son.
And this one is the 2016 Bugatti Chiron.
Right on. And as you can see with mine, the 37, it's play-worn, of course. There are a lot of chips in it, and we did it before, but the good thing about this one, it has both headlights. The one that I had the last time that we did on the Rummels Rod only had one headlight, so it lent itself to getting sort of hacked up. But this one, we're going to restore it and make it look really good. Tell us a little bit about yours, there, dude.
So this one I brought down into the basement to give it a little bit of a snazzy paint job. I looked at my paint, so I decided to choose red, like the original model, which had red and black. I kind of did a bad job because I rushed, and I'm not too good at details.
Not too bad, son. Not too bad at all.
Thank you.
Well, anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to give both of these guys a nice little facelift. And hopefully make them look like a father-son team. We're going to make sure that the colors match and swap out some tires. And hopefully these things will look fairly cool. And here we are, the 37 Bugatti. Before we get into taking this apart, I want to show you a little something that's interesting here on this that's different than the other cars I've had in the past. Andrew, why don't you broaden it out here?
So, if you look right there, compared to the original ones, the rivets, they're different. They're have a flat surface on them. Unlike this one right here, it has the original hole rivets, but I feel like this is going to be a little bit hard to drill out here because why is it flat? I think they used a different rivet system for this one back in the day.
I think they did. And there's probably people out there that know the type, but what we'll do is we'll have to get to it. So, just wanted to give everybody a look to see how different this one was than the last one we did.
I think they...
And here we go, folks. Our two Bugattis. The Bugatti Instant Classic and the Bugatti Jurassic. Actually, here we got the 16 Bugatti, the 2016 Bugatti Chiron, and the 1937 Bugatti Classic here. So we'll get these things apart. I've already taken the liberty to drill them out, and as you can see, the bottom, I sorted out those holes, and we drill and tapped it, so this should fit nicely with the Hot Wheels self-tapping screws. So we picked up those. So we'll start with this guy, and we've done this once before, so we'll do it again to get a little bit more light on the subject here. And yeah, so here it is. As I found out, this is a very robust model kit. There's a lot of pieces to it. We had the there we are. Woo! We got the interior and the grille, which is chrome, and there's always this mark right here. The last one was yellow plastic, and this one's kind of blue. That's the only thing about the cheapest looking part of it. Then we have a nice sort of a head, the windshield. Just has a spot of paint on it. And we'll take a little bit of shining up maybe, but that's good. And then we have an entire sort of a base section here that has the trunk section and the front fenders. And that's all metal as well, which is really good. This is why I said this is quite an impressive model indeed. And then we got the body part here, which has most of the paint, the front part. And yeah, like I say, very cool look to it. We just have to, get it repainted, make it look nice with these this nice two-tone paint. And we have the base here with this little spare tire section. And it's got so we can get this off. There we go. Yeah, so we got a spare tires on the back. And we got this lovely base with these tires, which I think I'm going to take off because I have another set of tires I'd like to use instead. We have those nice white walls from the last Bugatti, which I think will go really good with this. Keep it looking kind of classic. Excuse me. And then we have the Bugatti Chiron here as well. So this I've also taken the liberty of taking apart. And there we go. We'll get her. That's it. There we are. So another very basic look. We got the body here in one full piece, which, oops, isn't too bad. It's a little cold here in the garage. So my fingers are kind of not working the way they should. So yeah, we got that. And of course, we got the windshield piece here and little pieces Andrew painted here the last time around. And you can sort of see the back. He put a little bit of paint on these exhaust ports and this almost spoiler or a piece of a vehicle anyway. But yeah, we see that. So we got the windshield part. And we've got this one-piece interior, which is kind of neat, kind of basic, but pretty neat. Yep, there it is. And, of course, the base, which we were going to have to, there's probably not a lot to do. We'll change the tires, though, most likely. So here it is, folks. Here's all the pieces we're working with. And hopefully, when we get this all put together, she'll be a lovely Bugatti build. Right, folks. Well, I just took these bodies out of the stripper, and here they are, directly out. So not too bad. The stripping process is going along. I had them in for 24 hours, so, I could probably leave them in longer, but I think now they're soft enough to be able to work with a wire wheel. And so here's the old Bugatti 37, and here's the 2016. So, yep, we're going to get started and make these look completely stripped before we polish them up. And here we are, all buffed out and wire brushed and ready for a buffing so that we can bring them to paint. But I just wanted to let you see what they look like here with all the paint stripped off. Kind of cool on their own, I think. Pretty neat. But, yeah. Well, all right, everybody. Well, we got in a different direction here, and we tried Spectraflame with the cars, but unfortunately, it looked pretty good to start, but then when I taped it to do another color, when I took off the tape, I peeled the layer of the Spectraflame off. It didn't work. I wasn't prepared to go through it again with Spectraflame because I don't have a lot of it, and I went off in another direction with regards to color, using the Createx, of course. I think I had a nice couple of colors for that. Here we go. Nice blue, which I've added some black to. And, well, anyways, I think you'll see it when it gets revealed. But now we got to do the windshield and for the modern Bugatti. And as you can see, we just got to paint up that engine a little bit. Maybe paint the rear here as well because it's a lot of glass. We also placed in the axle tubes for the new one because I think I am still going to go with putting on red line tires. I think it's going to look cool. All right, folks. Well, slowly but surely, we're getting forward. And I'm starting to get some leeway on this. I think we're going to be very close to putting these together. Now, what I did was take out these old tires on the modern Bugatti, which are kind of neat. But we did a whole makeover, and I think we're going to go, although the Spectraflame didn't work out, I'm still going to go red line tires. So, as you can see, put on these bearings, which are working very well. And now we got ourselves a nice packet of these big, fat red line specials here, these deep dishes. And I think I'm going to pull out a couple here. We need 2 for the rear. Oops, we got 3 here. Well, let's take one back. These things are like gold, so we don't lose them. And we got the medium-sized ones for the front. So I think we're going to get this put together. Well, let's get out. Oh, boy, they're being stubborn. A little stubborn there. There we go. And 2 came out right there. So here we go. So what we're going to have here are the 2 large ones and the 2 small ones here. So we'll see if we can get them on. And we're going to use the red line shop key here and just put that in so that the bearing stays out while we push the car in, or while we push the wheels in. So a little annoying, but there, we'll get that. There we go. And get and that's the rear, so we'll get that on. Boom, bang, there's one. I've got that guy on, and we're going to put the other one on this side. Get that bearing in there again. Let's move that. There we go. And get the large one on. Second side here. Get going. And boom. There we are, number 2. And there we go. Not too bad. This should look really cool. And then we'll get the ones on the front. And boom. It should look extremely sharp here. Now, we also gave this thing a neat little makeover for the interior. I did, instead of a pearl white, we did it white with a bit of pearl yellow. So I think that's going to go well with the body colors that we've chosen. And just in case, you can see I recycled successfully those beautiful white walls from the last Bugatti that we had, that we turned into the Rommel's rod. And they're going to be on this one, which I think is going to look extremely sharp and along sort of the lines of a Hot Wheel as well. So, hey, because they are proper Hot Wheel tires from back in the day that seem to be really in good shape. All right, folks, and we've had quite a journey putting together this father-son Bugatti special team. What do you think, son?
Yeah, it doesn't look too good. It looks like kind of chipped and some of them are bad design, but I think the ones that we made are really awesome.
Right on. Yeah, we did a lot of work on these to give them that nice look, and I think they're looking a lot better than they used to. So tell you what, without further ado, let's get ready for the reveal. All right, everybody, and here it is. Here they are. The brand new and improved 1937 Bugatti Coupe and
the 2016 Bugatti Chiron.
That's right. I think we gave them a nice little facelift and made this Bugatti family build pretty good with keeping them together in the same livery. What do you think of the colors, son?
Yeah, I think they really match. It's pretty cool. I like how, the old one and the new one both have the same color. I really like that.
Right on. And we also put those nice red lines on the new one. I think they really lend themselves to the car. And salvaging those nice white walls from that old 37 Bugatti that we used in the Rommel's rod build for Remembrance Day, I think really set this particular model off. I think this has a great family look to it. The we made a nice metallic blue, and we added a bit of black just to make the blue a little darker, and some nice gold with some yellow paint added to the gold to give it that nice yellow gold look. And this thing looks really good, especially when you shine a light on it. So, yeah, we haven't posted for a little while in the new year. I had a little bit of an injury, which sort of kept me away from doing it, but now we're back in the stream of things again, and we'll be doing a few more cars. So, I guess a few folks, thank you very much for sticking around and watching the channel. And remember, if you like what you see, share.
And smash that like button.
And folks, once again, I hope everybody's having a great new year. And we'll see you the next time around. Take care, everyone.
See you later, everybody.